Today we're making egg-cellent salad. Isn't that excellent? You will need 2 large bowls, a pickle, a butter knife, a large spoon, tofu, celery, a carrot, mustard, and hummus. If you want to cook with me, go get your stuff and remember to wash your hands. If you're using anything hot or sharp, go get an adult. They like to feel important. First, you take the tofu and you cut it with the butter knife. Go poke a hole and drain it into one of the large bowls. Then cut the rest of the tofu. Sometimes it's okay to ask the grown-up for help. You cut one side and then another side. Then you drain it again so there's no water. And also you can hold it upside down, but make sure the tofu doesn't fall out. I would like to rip it one more line so I can just flip the tofu over like that. Then I'm gonna cut the tofu in large lines all the way across. Then you're gonna cut it again the opposite direction that it is. Make sure it's in little pieces so it will act like the egg in the egg salad. Then I'm gonna switch these 2 bowls like this so I can just scoop the stuff into the bowl. And you're gonna cut it on the side too. And it's okay if some pieces fall. And you're gonna pick the little pieces from the top into the bowl. So it will be more easier to cut the other pieces. And if you don't want to keep on cutting, you could just get like a long piece and then break it in half and put it into this bowl. And I think that would be easier, but if you want, you can just like line it up, sum up, and then cut it in half. There should be lots of tofu in there, lots of little pieces of tofu, because that's gonna act like the eggs. So it should be full like this, like halfway full. Then you're gonna take one of the celery or the carrot and then do the carrot first. And we forgot to include the shredder, but you just shred the carrot or celery on top of the bowl of eggs. When you're done with one vegetable, when you're done with the carrot or the celery, whichever one you did, you can go on to the next one until it's all until the vegetables are gone. Right now, I'm having a little bit of a hard time shredding this little piece of carrot. Now I'm moving on to the bigger pieces of the carrot. And be careful not to cut your finger while you're shredding the carrot or the celery. And if there's lots of carrots on the shredder, you can just turn it upside down and wipe it. And you can also go down like this and then go down, but I think it's a little bit harder for me. I like doing this way on top of the bowl because then I don't have to worry about where it's going. If your arm's getting a little tired, you could stop and take a break, or you could keep going. Then I'm gonna get the celery and I'm gonna start shredding the celery. Celery is a little bit harder than the carrot because if you have the long pieces of the celery, it's kind of hard to shred. And if you put your hand up high and you go kind of fast, your hand gets lower as you shred it faster. I'm gonna do 2 pieces of celery because I think that it will have more color in it. And if you can't really shred a little piece, I would suggest you could break it up and just put it in while you're breaking it up. And I'm gonna do another one. So if you heard that squeaking noise, it's my pet guinea pigs because they really like food. Well, they're really hungry lots of times. So whenever they hear a bag or something that they think has food in it, they go squeaking very loud. Now they're squeaking up very loudly. Okay, so I'm all done with this one because I think this is gonna be enough. Now I'm gonna work with the pickle. I'm just gonna take the butter knife and cut the pickle's ends off and shred the pickle ends, but then I'm gonna cut up this part, the middle part of the pickle. I think I might shred maybe half and half. Half of the middle of the pickle I'm gonna shred, and the ends I'm gonna shred because my brother has 3 lost teeth. Because he lost 3 teeth and he's 3 years old, it's because 2 of the teeth fell off when he bonked his chin on one of our stools in our house. And the other reason is because they had to pull it, the dentist had to pull it 1 tooth out. And if the pickle doesn't shred that well, you can cut it My pickle didn't shred that well. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the big spoon. I'm gonna scoop some hummus into the bowl. And I'm gonna do 2 scoops because then it will help it stick together. Well, I'm gonna do 4 scoops because it will help it stick together. And I'm doing 4 scoops because this is such a big bowl and it has lots of the food in it. Then I'm gonna take the spoon and I'm gonna stir all of this up. And now I just stirred it up a little bit because I forgot to add 1 squirt of mustard while you're at it. And then you're gonna stir it up even more so it looks kind of like egg salad, like the tofu's egg and the other stuff's salad. Then once it looks like this, you can set the spoon aside and you can get a piece of bread or cracker, but I don't have any bread or crackers, so I'm just gonna use a rice cake. And then you can get a plate and you can put some of the egg salad on your plate. Ta-da! See you next time on Cooking with Cora. Bye! Do you want to learn how to make healthy foods without a grown-up? I'm Cora and I can teach you.